I'll tell you what, I thought France was underwhelming. And that's going to be used as a negative and a pejorative, but it really isn't, because I think we look at this France team and I think a lot of us expect more. We haven't seen the best of this team. That's not necessarily a bad thing. If you can not show your best and still win the World Cup, then that's pretty good, because I think that they're going to get better and better. It almost seemed like they never got out of second gear. Even today, I thought that was probably one of their weaker first halves, and yet you can't play any poorer and still be winning a game. It's pretty impressive, actually, when you think about it in a strange way. And yet, they get a call that goes their way here, and then an own goal, and the soccer gods really smiled upon France. And then in the second half, I thought they played much better and certainly finished it off. They're going to be sad, and it's not going to be any consolation because they lost the final. But with some time, I think that they're going to recognize how incredible what they did was. I mean, nobody expected Croatia to be in this final, even with the talent that they have. This is historic. This is the best Croatian team in World Cup history. This is a guy in Luka Modric who's the player of the tournament. This is also a team that off the field has dealt with incredible adversity, either individual adversity or as a team. They have a coach that comes in right before. And I think when all is written, I think that this team is going to be viewed, as it rightfully should, as just a wonderful gift to us this tournament. The way in which they played at times, the teams that they went through, the drama that they provided us. And they certainly, on paper, had an easier path to the final, but they still made it very, very interesting. And I think that they should certainly hold their heads high. They made this World Cup better because of the way that they played and the things that they did. Well, they're the defending champions, and they did it with a team that, as we said, is still evolving. And I think there's an expectation of them improving, as there should be. But we've also seen what happens to defending champs. I mean, Germany just didn't go out of the tournament. They bombed out of the tournament. And so with this comes added responsibility and higher expectations, as there should be. But I think it's almost something that this team craves. And once again, I think it's this process that you feel this team is, where we didn't see the finished product. And I think a lot of us are interested to see what that finished product ultimately looks like. Can it repeat in Qatar? And what does a Kylian Mbappe look like 4 years on from now? And we all love to extrapolate it out. And if he's this right now, then he'll be this. Doesn't always work out that way, but we can hope and dream that maybe it does, which would give us a wonderful France team to follow for years from now.